Welcome back, riders. I'm here at Six Flags Great America outside Wrath of Rakshasa on Saturday, May 3rd. I'm not one to do construction updates for Wrath of Rakshasa. I kind of leave that to the professionals, Marcus LeShock, Wheel Gap, Chicago coaster guy. But I'm at the park today and I saw some interesting things, so I thought I'd talk about it. So let's go see. All right, so let's just jump into the big stuff today. Theming. We have theming. So it looks like, I don't know, I mean, it looks like ice, but it's just because it's white, maybe they'll paint it. But, you know, they're kind of going, they always talked about the temple, like during the press conference and stuff. So they're probably going to go for some kind of like broken temple, unleashing kind of thing, if I had to think. But these are new as far as I'm aware. I haven't seen anyone else talk about these or anything. You can see the kind of catwalks they built. They were working on it today. I saw them earlier. So yeah, that's kind of the big thing. And then if we go back here, I don't know how easy it is to see, but you see those bricks? Those aren't actually bricks. At least I think. I'm pretty sure those were cement, just like everything else. So they probably put some kind of wrap on top of it or something. But so they're going for bricks there. They're going for that all over the station. So pretty cool. I like it. Here's a different angle of the station. Kind of a good look here with all the, you know, I don't even know what you want to call them right now. And then the bricks down there. So it's kind of the thing they're going for right now. We'll have to see how it comes through. And then here's a good look. I'm gonna have to really zoom in, but this is the unload, and they even have more of that theming elements on the unload. So like I said, they've been working on this today, so can't wait to see it come into fruition. And then here's a good look at the exit. So you're gonna unload on this side of the station, you're gonna go down ramps over here, and then you come back down. You're gonna like walk alongside this wall, and then you're gonna walk underneath the station towards Demon Delights and Rakshasa Relics. That's gonna be the exit gift shop. So that's what it's looking like right now. So here's a good look at the two little queue houses. So last time I was here on opening day, even the cement wasn't laid. They hadn't built anything vertically. They just had paint markings in the dirt. But here we are. So they made some pretty good progress in the last 2 weeks, I think is when I was last here. So yeah, it's nice to have permanent fixtures for shade. A lot of the recent stuff at Great America is just like the tarps. And even then, they don't always add the tarps on. Like right now, there's no tarps protecting you from the summit, max force and stuff. But these are permanent. Not going anywhere, so that's nice. They are also going to have Fun TV, or the Six Flags equivalent. We'll see exactly what they do with that, but they're going to have that. They're going to have Misters, so good deal. Definitely an improvement over the last couple of projects. So I just noticed this little sidewalk, so that's going to be part of the queue too. This right there, and then you can kind of see, it looks like it continues all the way there. So I thought the ramp was going to kind of start like underneath the lift hill, but it looks like it's still going to be flat as it walks under the lift hill. And then you're going to start going up ramps once you get on the other side of the lift hill. So it's something new to me, unless I'm just looking at something else. I don't know what I'm looking at, but yeah. So this queue here is going to lead into the queue houses, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bypass. Like if the line's really, really short, you'll be able to just walk completely through. So that's nice. So here's an update on the low zone. So a lot of them do have fencing. When I was here opening day, they had like the fence post, but not the actual fence. But as you can see here, there's a fence, and most of the low zones have this. I thought all of them had them. The camera does not want to focus today. But then I saw this one today, so obviously not even any fence posts here. But all the low zones have that white gravel. Looks pretty nice and clean right now, along with the black fence. So coming along. It's all coming along. And then here's a solid look at Demon Delights and Rakshasa Relics. So yeah, I don't know what's going on inside, but outside, you know, looking okay. So I was actually over here getting footage of the ride testing, and look, they've actually made significant progress on the ramp up to the station. So I stand corrected. You definitely don't start the ramp before you walk under the lift hill. Be after you walk under the lift hill. So you can see all that white tarp in the ramp. That's it right there. So they're making good progress. upon further inspection, that is where the ramp starts. So it does look like it is after you walk under the lift hill, but it's like right about there, that's where it starts. So cool. Then here's just a panoramic over here by the drop of X Flight. Then here's just a panorama, kind of closer by X Flight. Looks good. I love this angle right here. There's just so much going on. You got the lift hill, the fourth inversion, the fifth inversion, the track into the brakes, and then a little to your top right, you got the kind of S-bend thingy. So it's so compact. It's great. I love this view right here, the last inversion. I feel like they're gonna add nets, but in the meantime, it looks so good, especially when the train's rolling by. Love it. And that's kind of hard to see. Actually, I don't know if you can see it at all, but it seems like the concrete work for Demon's Line is done, so that's kind of behind this low zone right here. But they've got hopefully grass coming in, but this is what it's looking like. So something you can see over here is that they've done, the pathway has been redone. Looks all new. Looks nice and clean. So yeah, that's something you can see from over here. Am I riding lobster just for footage? Yes, I am. But here's kind of what it looks like. So I'll swing over by the kitties, but the water's back behind this dumpster. So I'm assuming a lot of this trash is from Demon Snacks, now called Demon Delights. They kind of redid the roof. You can see the shingles. They look nice and clean. And the gift shop. So that's probably what a lot of that waste is from. And then over here, kind of have the portal to County Fair. So we'll see what they do with that. So this is what I was talking about over by Lobster. Here we have the water that's back, so very nice. Very nice to see. They got the fences in for the low zone, so looking pretty good over here, all things considered. So something new, at least that I noticed in the park, this is my second visit to the park, is they have this new little animation for Wrath of Rakshasa on these digital thingies, whatever you call them, so that's cool. Well, wouldn't you know it, I was just sitting here waiting for it to test, but I didn't think it was going to, but here we are, so that's nice.
Do we trust them? Guys, Lincoln. I'll mute it.
I'm waiting for Wrath to test. It's been like 30 minutes since it has, so it might not again, but it's got good views from Viper's queue and exit. All right, so I did a mini marathon on Viper to end the night. I did 5 rides. While I was riding, I saw Wrath test one more time, but I'm okay with missing it. I got footage of it, I saw it, so very cool, very nice to see some of the updates, like the theming and the queue, the ramp and stuff. So it's coming along nicely. Hopefully within a couple weeks, we'll all be riding it. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for checking it out. Push up, pull up, exit to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and go have the greatest day yet. Choo choo, bye.